Hey guys, I'm just a fan, and it's your host Ben. And today we're just going to be talking a little bit about this whole thing with Chelsea and them potentially getting Ivan Toney. I think it's an interesting topic, and just wanted to get a video out there before I put up my Premier League Week 2 recap and Week 3 prediction video later this week. But just wanted to touch on this before the deal was potentially completed. So before we get into anything else in this video, I just wanted to say, if you enjoy sports content, subscribe. I'm going to be posting a lot of NFL, Prem, MLB, and NBA content. I don't do a ton of NHL, just because I don't watch a lot of it, honestly. But the rest of the sports that I'm pretty passionate about, and if you're into that type of content, then definitely feel free to subscribe. If you enjoy this video while you're watching it, feel free to give it a like. And if you have any thoughts or comments, please feel free to leave them down the comment box below. I'm really looking to build a community here, and I love those discussions. That's why I'm doing this. So yeah, just wanted to put that out there before we got into it. All right, so pretty much this isn't going to be too long, but just kind of giving my thoughts on the whole situation with Toney. I feel like it's a never-ending rumor. I guess I don't even know what to call it. Like never-ending rumors with Chelsea and these new players. And the newest information was that they were now keen on trying to get Ivan Toney. They at least made a move for him a few days ago, and now there's new reports coming out from what I saw from at least 4 to 5 hours ago that Manchester United is now potentially trying to at least talk to Toney or make an offer for them as well. And honestly, I'm not sure why United would be doing that. Like, again, I think Toney would be all right on that team, but it's just the fact that they've already signed Xerxes and they already have Hoyland, who's going to be coming back in about, I think it's around 2 months. So I didn't fully understand why they're doing that, but I think it's probably all just to kind of mess up Chelsea's plans a little bit, just because they probably know realistically Toney is going to Chelsea. So they're probably trying to do that, but this is more about the Chelsea angle of this. I think personally, if they were to get Toney, I think it would be a really good signing. No disrespect to Nicholas Jackson. He's a solid Prem striker, but he's not an elite Prem striker. And I think Toney could be a little bit more of that. I just think Toney's a little bit more clinical compared to Jackson. And I think he would really help out Chelsea with that attack. Not that, I mean, we've only seen 2 games. There was a contrast between both. The first game versus City, they just couldn't score, but they had chances. But now, this weekend against Wolves, they score 6. So I can't really make claims, honestly, about their attack yet. But at the same time, I'm also more prone to be like, look, I can't really say that Toney would hurt, your team, just because, again, this guy is he's a very good striker. He's a very good striker, and I think Chelsea really could use him. And again, I think he's also better than Jackson. And just think about it. I mean, Chelsea obviously have a ton of these forwards. They're going to have to figure out, like what are the main lineups they're going to go with. But just think about it. You would have Toney up front, you'd have Palmer, and then you'd have Nani, or you mix it up throughout the game. You have Nkunku coming back as well. You have Neto, and now you have Felix. I just feel like all these guys, there's so much potential to really kind of gel this together. And I just think, I don't know, personally, I've questioned some of the moves Chelsea have made the last couple months, specifically like the moves with Gallagher and just kind of how they treated him. But this would be a move that I would be, if I was a Chelsea fan, I would be excited for. Because, again, I've said it throughout the video now, this guy is he's a clinical striker. And I just think he upgrades your team. We'll have to see, again, how he would fit into the team. But I think he would be up for the challenge. I think he knows that he is, that type of player. He's that type of quality player. He didn't play a ton for the England team this summer, but when he did, he consistently contributed. And also, he's at Brentford, and I think he's ready to really move on. Number one, he wants to get paid more. Chelsea's got the big bucks. They can do that. And I think he really wants to compete more at a higher level. And it's no disrespect to Brentford, but you're just not really going to be competing with the big six and all that type of stuff. So I think he's really looking more for that move. And overall, I just think it would be a solid sign for Chelsea. So we'll just have to monitor that. Next, I'm just gonna kind of touch on this. There's the whole rumors of the Sancho and Sterling swap. It's kind of interesting. Um, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, just because my thing with Chelsea is more with them getting Sancho. From what I've seen, tactics wise, from what I've seen people breaking it down, it seems like they do have the players to do it with the fullbacks, but at the same time, it more is just like they have so many wingers, so I really just don't know if it is worth it. Specifically, again, you just got Neto and you just got Felix. Like, now you're potentially bringing in Tony and you're gonna bring in another attacker. Like, let's slow it down a little bit. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. And then Sterling to United. Um, I don't think it's a bad move. I'm not saying he necessarily makes them an elite club or anything, but realistically, I think he would be really good competition for Rashford. So it's something that maybe Man United would be open to. I think Sterling would probably want to lean towards um, going to stay in England, just because he's been in England his whole professional career. So I don't see why he would leave unless he really is just not getting interest from any of the big teams in England. But just wanted to get my thoughts on that, because I really don't know what to make of that swap. You don't see a lot of them, or at least from what I've seen from watching the Prem the last 2 years. Kind of reminds me of, honestly, just like how American sports are, like with the trade. It's pretty much the closest thing to that. So just thought it was interesting. But yeah, just wanted to get this out there because I haven't been able to make a video the last couple of days. But trust me, the Prem video, the Prem recap, the Prem predictions, it's coming. You guys really seemed to like that one last week, so I'm gonna keep doing that, and I really enjoy it. And yeah, so that's really all I have for today. Like I said, if you like this video, give it a like. If you like this type of content, feel free to subscribe. And if you thought anything was thought provoking, put it down in the comments. I'll definitely reply. I love these conversations. And that's all I got for today. I appreciate you guys coming through, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, guys.